Oh, well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most compelling and memorable villain introductions in film. We'll be excluding comic book villains and supervillains in general. Sorry fans, major spoilers to come. Number 20, Sauron, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others.
J.R.R. Tolkien's formidable villain in the Lord of the Rings books, Sauron, was lieutenant of the first Dark Lord, Morgoth, before forging the One Ring in a bid to rule Middle-earth. This villain gets an impressive entrance in Peter Jackson's films.
Victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone.
In the prologue, Sauron first appears in spiky volcanic black armor, dispatching a dozen with the ring. When Isildur of Gondor severs the One Ring from his finger, the humanoid Sauron explodes. Of course, Sauron isn't at all felled, making subsequent appearances as a blazing eye. Still, it was quite an entrance.
I was there the day the strength of men failed.
Isildur, hurry! Follow me. I led Isildur into the heart of Mount Doom.
Number 19, Dr. Frank-N-Furter, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Look, I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm just plain scared.
I'm here. There's nothing to worry about.
How'd you do,
We all recognize that burlesque costume with fishnet tights. Recently affianced couple Brad Majors and Janet Weiss suffer a flat tire, seeking shelter in a nearby castle, the home of Dr. Frank-N-Furter.
Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover.
From his first caped appearance on a descending platform, this queer Frankenstein steals the entire movie and never gives it back. Tim Curry plays Dr. Frank-N-Furter in his first ever screen role, and he absolutely nails it.
I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
This sweet cross-dresser is undoubtedly one of the reasons why this film became a cult hit.
I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Number 18, Norma Desmond, Sunset Boulevard.
This way. In here. I put him on my massage table in front of the fire. He always liked fires and poking at them with a stick.
Speaking of fabulous divas, here is another one that is burned into our collective noggins.
I want the coffin to be white, and I want it specially lined with satin. White. Or deep pink.
Screenwriter Joe Gillis seeks refuge at the mansion of silent film star Norma Desmond, now washed up and forgotten. In this scene, trying to bury the dead body of a pet monkey, Norma's forceful character is immediately apparent in one iconic line.
I am big. It's the pictures that got small.
With haughty mien, broad acting, and a flawless transatlantic accent, this actress makes a big first impression on Joe and us. Norma, however, is far from normal, still clinging to her past fame as a great star, at all costs.
It's better to cut directly to John the Baptist.
Cut away from me.
Well, honestly, it's a little too much of you. They don't want you in every scene.
They don't? Then why do they still write me fan letters every day? Why do they beg me for my photographs? Why?
Number 17, Frank, Once Upon a Time in the West.
What are we gonna do with this one, Frank?
Now that you've called me by name.
He's known only as Frank, but oh boy, do you never forget him. We were first introduced to Frank as the murderer of the McBain family in a truly chilling scene. From the eerie silence of the McBain ranch to the uncompromising aim of the bullets, Frank and his gang appear only after the massacre, dark-armed figures emerging from the dust. A young boy, the last member of the McBains, is the sole unlucky witness to his family's slaughter, and Frank doesn't spare him either. It's a tour de force that still stuns half a century later.
End of the line. Yeah. Get him on board.
Number 16, Immortan Joe, Mad Max Fury Road.
Mother's milk!
This post-apocalyptic action film features intricate world building, stunning violence, and one big chase scene. But this cult leader perhaps makes the biggest impression of all. With his demon-esque ghoulish mask, white hair, and booming voice.
Once again, we send off my war rig to bring back gasoline from Gastown and bullets from the bullet farm. Once again, I salute my Imperator Furiosa, and I salute my Half-Life Warboys.
Immortan Joe appears as a kind of desert Darth Vader. He gives a speech to a crowd of thousands like the warrior king he is. We later see the extent of Immortan Joe's ferocious villainy as he chases after a fleeing Max and Furiosa. Joe may not be immortal, but we won't be forgetting him in a hurry.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to water. It will take hold of you, and you will resent its absence.
Number 15, Harry Lime, the Third Man. A cinematic classic, this Carol Reed-directed film also features one of Orson Welles' most lauded performances.
Cat got your tongue? Come on out. Come out, whoever you are. Step out in the light and let's have a look at you. Who's your boss?
We first hear of Harry Lime as a dead man, killed in an automobile accident, and whose funeral Martins attends. Of course, things aren't always what they seem.
Harry!
Eine Frechheit ist das, so einen Krawall zu machen.
Throughout the film, we are given more information about Lime's supposed death, including the late man's criminal acts. In one iconic scene, Lime finally appears, flashing a slow grin to Martins before disappearing. Lime faked his death, but he gets his comeuppance eventually.
Is that you?
You're through, Harry. Come out. You haven't got a chance this way.
What do you want?
You might as well give up.
Still, what an intro. Number 14, the T-800, the Terminator.
What the hell? Goddamn son
It's hard to believe, with the direction that the franchise has gone in recent years, that Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator in the original film was meant to be a straightforward villain. This original robot super soldier is chilling indeed. Time traveling to the 80s to kill Sarah Connor, we are privy to his arrival in a show of blue lightning.
Nice night for a walk, eh?
Nice night for a walk.
Wash day tomorrow. Nothing clean, right?
Nothing clean, right?
Hey, I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
Though he is crouched and completely naked, there is no trace of vulnerability in him, easily dispatching 3 goons. Sure enough, he approaches his mission of killing Sarah with the same cold calculation. Thus, an iconic villain was born.
I'll be back.
Number 13, Miranda Priestly, The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh my God. No, no, no!
What's wrong? She's on her way.
Tell everyone.
It isn't every day a main villain is introduced with such a line as, "Gird your loins."
All right, everyone, gird your loins.
We expect great horrors from such a character, and fortunately, we aren't disappointed. From a shot of her sharp red heels to the top of her white head, Miranda is Cruella de Vil in power.
Sorry, Miranda.
Miranda Miranda is cold, imperious, and dismissive, making everyone scramble and prepare for her arrival.
I don't understand why it's so difficult to confirm an appointment.
No, I'm so sorry, Miranda. I actually did confirm
Details
last night.
of your incompetence do not interest me. Tell Simone I'm not going to prove that girl that she sent me for the Brazilian layout. I asked for clean, athletic, smiling. She sent me dirty, tired, and paunchy.
In one iconic scene, she elegantly excoriates Anne Hathaway's Andy, who makes the mistake of giggling. It's a mesmerizing performance by Meryl Streep, but also a terrifying one.
And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
Number 12, Count Dracula. Dracula.
I am Dracula.
No list would be complete without this OG villain.
It's really good to see you. I don't know what happened to the driver and my luggage and, well, and with all this, I thought I was in the wrong place. I bid you welcome.
Granted, this film is more of an adaptation of a stage play, which was in turn an adaptation of Bram Stoker's classic novel, but Bela Lugosi's Dracula became the image of what a vampire is, and this scene leaves no mystery why.
There are far worse things, waiting man, than death.
From his slick, all-black appearance at the top of the stairs of his castle to his foreign accent, we immediately get the sense of both Dracula's charm and his menace.
Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
The 2024 Robert Eggers-directed film, Nosferatu, did something similar with the first appearance of the menacing Count Orlok, proving this villain entrance needs no further improvement.
I am most impatient to bring my eyes on your covenant papers.
Number 11, John Doe. 7. Detective Lieutenant William Somerset is investigating a serial killer whose kills reference the 7 deadly sins. This grisly killer, of course, turns out to be John Doe. Clues lead Somerset to Doe's dark, seedy apartment, where he and Mills find Doe at the end of the hallway, and get shot at by the killer himself. Doe is like a phantom, with the way Mills can't seem to get at him. Inside the apartment proper, they discover a range of bizarre, eerie, and incriminating items. The set design is impressively creepy indeed, but the appearance of the man himself is even more so.
Detective.
After this, I'm gone.
No big surprise.
Detective!
Number 10, Alex DeLarge, A Clockwork Orange. Anthony Burgess's 1962 novel was adapted with chilling horror by the legendary Stanley Kubrick. Its villain protagonist, juvenile delinquent and gang leader Alex, received one of the most memorable appearances in all cinema.
One thing I could never stand was to see a filthy, dirty old drunkie howling away at the filthy songs of his fathers and going blurp blurp in between, as it might be a filthy old orchestra in his stinking rotten guts.
We first see him drinking a tall glass of milk straight at the camera at the Korova Milk Bar. With Alex's calm voiceover narration and a synthesized arrangement of Beethoven, this scene also doubles as a very effective expression of Alex's psychopathy. Alex and his droog's subsequent acts of ultra-violence led to major controversy for the film, but the artistry of this first look is undeniable.
Now, globby bottle of cheap, stinking chip oil! Come and get one in the yarbles!
Number 9, Raoul Silva, Skyfall.
Hello, James. Welcome. Do you like the island? My grandmother had an island. Nothing to boast of. We could walk around it in an hour, but still it was a paradise for us.
The third outing with Daniel Craig's 007, this film gives us the most intriguing Bond villain of recent years. Raoul Silva is an ex-MI6 agent turned to cyber terrorism against his old agency, especially M.
Regrets is unprofessional. They kept me for 5 months in a room with no air. They tortured me. And I protected your secrets. I protected you.
His first speech to a captured Bond is immediately full of both soft-spoken menace and intrigue.
Back then, I was her favorite. And you're not nearly the agent I was. I can tell you that. Just look at you, barely held together by your pills and your drink.
Don't forget my pathetic love of country.
Silva leads with a rat infestation story, and it only gets more grisly from there. His unassuming manners and his almost casual conversation with Bond prove he is no psycho criminal, just callously disaffected. The parallels between him and Bond are apparent. You can say they are not so different.
Subject is not approved for field duty and immediate suspension from service advised. What is this if not betrayal? She sent you off to me knowing you're not ready, knowing you will likely die. Mommy was very bad.
Number 8. Michael Myers, Halloween.
We are alone, aren't we?
Michael's around someplace. Take off that thing.
When it comes to horror villains, few can best the killer of this seminal horror film by director John Carpenter. In a conceit that still stuns, the film opens with Michael himself, adopting his creepy point of view in an almost one-track shot. We are witnesses as he takes a knife and dons a mask, stalking and stabbing his teen sister Judith. As soon as Michael's father takes off his mask, we finally see the killer.
Michael?
A little boy in a clown costume. It's a sequence that is still every bit as horrifying today as it was in 1978. Number 7. Pennywise the Dancing Clown, It.
Hiya, Georgie. What a nice boat. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
Stephen King's Killer Clown is brought to the big screen once more with this adaptation of his 1986 novel. Perhaps one of the main things most people remember about Pennywise is its first appearance. We first see Pennywise lurking in the storm drain, with only a blood-red mouth visible in the shadows. The clown, of course, makes short work of poor Georgie, the first on-screen casualty. With his creepy grin and supernatural abilities, this murderous clown has made a career of luring and kidnapping children. Throughout the film, it begins haunting a group of children trying to investigate Georgie's disappearance. What a nightmare. Number 6. The Shark, Jaws.
I can swim. Just can't walk or dress myself.
Sometimes, the best villains are the ones that are not seen until the very end. Sometimes, their POV is the first one we see, which turns out to be the villains. Steven Spielberg's blockbuster of a film begins with a normal beach party at sunset, a flirtation between Chrissy and her new beau. Lurking in the depths of the sea, an unseen monster pulls her under. With John Williams' instantly recognizable ominous score, it's an indelible first look at the titular shark, who terrorizes the people of Amity Island for the length of the film.
Shut off that engine.
Number 5. Hans Landa, Inglourious Bastards.
Est-ce la propriété de Perrier-Lapadite?
Je suis Perrier-Lapadite.
C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer, Monsieur Lapadite. Je suis le colonel SS Hans Landa.
Nazis are always the worst human villains. In Quentin Tarantino's World War II revenge film, no character stands out more than SS soldier Hans Landa, a sophisticated multilingual Jew hunter whose social charm belies his monstrous racism.
I understand your trepidation in repeating it. Heydrich apparently hates the moniker the good people of Prague have bestowed on him. Actually, why he would hate the name the Hangman's baffling to me. It would appear he's done everything in his power to earn it.
We first see him visiting the La Petite farm to seek out a hiding Jewish family, the Dreyfuses. In a tense, nail-biting sequence, complete with master manipulation, Landa manages to convince La Petite to give up the people he is hiding beneath his floorboards.
Any information that makes a performance of my duty easier will not be met with punishment.
This sequence is enough to cement Landa as one of the most chilling villains in cinema.
Donc, monsieur, mesdemoiselles, je prends congé de vous et je vous dis adieu.
Number 4. The Wicked Witch of the West, The Wizard of Oz.
You said she was dead.
What is a witch? Chances are, this character just came to mind. Arguably the most famous film villain of all time, the Wicked Witch of the West is the stuff of childhood nightmares. Literally.
You forgetting the ruby slippers? The slippers. Yes, the slippers. They're gone. The ruby slippers. What have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll... It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
In an indelible performance by Margaret Hamilton, this witch interrupts We Welcome You to Munchkinland with her arrival in red billowing smoke. The green skin, all-black dress, pointed hat, the broomstick, everything about this appearance is instantly recognizable.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
There is also, of course, the witch's iconic final threat and high cackle to a scared Dorothy. There is no topping this villain. Number 3. Hannibal Lecter, The Silence of the Lambs.
He's past the others. The last cell, you keep to the right. I put out a chair for you.
Oh, yes, that's very good, thank you.
I'll be watching.
Anthony Hopkins' performance as this chillingly sophisticated cannibal is for the books. Young FBI trainee Clarice Starling interviews the brilliant but insane Dr. Hannibal Lecter in the hopes of catching serial killer Buffalo Bill.
That expires in 1 week. You're not real FBI, are you?
I'm still in training at the academy.
Jack Crawford sent a trainee to me.
Yes, I'm a student.
This first scene, where Clarice passes unstable patients to meet the surprisingly lucid Hannibal in his cell, is justly mesmeric.
And sometimes you wear out lad at home. But not today.
The way Hannibal inverts the power dynamic between him and Clarice is masterful. His intelligence and keen eye for detail are made immediately apparent.
Why do you think he removes their skins, Agent Starling? Throw me with your acumen.
It excites him. Most serial killers keep some sort of trophies from their victims.
I didn't.
No. No, you ate yours.
With a tight screenplay and Hopkins' genteel menace, this small villain role makes a big impression.
You fly back to school now, little Starling.
Number 2. Darth Vader, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
Did you find any droids?
No, sir. If there were any on board, they must also have jettisoned.
Send a scanning crew aboard. I want every part of this ship checked.
Yes, sir.
I sense something. A presence I've not felt since...
Sometimes, words are not even needed to make a spectacular entrance. Like the Wicked Witch of the West, this black-clad sci-fi villain also needs little explanation. Portrayed by the impossibly tall David Prowse, with the deep voice of James Earl Jones, Darth Vader's first appearance is simple. The Sith Lord steps out of the smog of blaster attacks with his skull-like mask and heavy breathing.
The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
Where are those transmissions you intercepted? What have you done with those plans?
We intercepted no transmissions. This is a consular ship. We're on a diplomatic mission.
If this is a consular ship, where is the ambassador?
Not a word is spoken, but the menace of this character is clear. Darth Vader is considered one of the greatest film villains of all time, for good reason.
We'll have to destroy them ship to ship, get the crews to their fighters.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Xenomorph. Alien. The best villains are sometimes the ones that don't show up until the last minute.
The option to override automatic detonation expires in T-minus 3 minutes.
In this classic sci-fi film, a parasitic alien sneaks on board the Nostromo and attacks one of the crew members, Kane. The creature eventually detaches and dies, and all seems well. Then, while eating, Kane starts to feel odd.
What?
At first, the crew believes Kane is choking on some food, and then burst. One of the best practical effects that still holds up today. The result is a stomach-churning but exquisitely designed monster that we will never forget, ever. Which other film villain do you know made a fantastic first impression? Let us know in the comments down below.